Tough defeat tonight. What's your initial reaction?
Just frustrated really. Obviously all us boys are really disappointed. We've had such a good turnout with the fans. I think sold out 1,200, so yeah. I think we've got to be honest with ourselves, and I think we've got to say we've got to do more for them really. The fans are so passionate about this club, and I believe we are as players as well, but we've got to start showing that on the pitch. Obviously tonight was disappointing, but we know we can be better.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is obviously a group that's been together a year and a half now. You've been the leader of this group before, obviously time as captain. What's the best way to sort of pick them up? How are we going to bounce back from this with loads of league games to come?
Well, yeah, like I said, I believe we're an honest group. So people hold their hands up where they've done wrong, and that's what we need to do. We need to dig each other out in the right way and be positive. And I think, obviously, we've shown so many good spells this season. We've shown how good we can be. So we just need to get that consistency back. And in football, it's all about reactions. It's how you react to the down moments. And obviously, this is one. But let's now show what we're about. Have a bit of character, and let's bounce back and make sure this is forgotten about and show what we can do.
Definitely. Obviously, started with a different formation to what we usually start with, and then changed it in the second half. Do you feel like that made any sort of difference in terms of putting increased pressure on them?
There's always a thought process to what we're going to do, and yeah, obviously we started with a different formation today, and we wanted to hurt them down the sides.
Yeah.
So we changed it during the game, and I think there was probably a spell where we did start to apply pressure. But I think if we're being honest with ourselves, we've got to do more to create more. I don't really believe they were troubled too much. Credit to them, they're good at what they do. They're obviously unbeaten here, so they've shown why they are. But I believe we've just got to say we've got to be better. There's no one in there that's not going to want to say that. So yeah. I think we've now just got to go back, and everyone's got to look at themselves, and we've just got to strive to be better, because there's no other way.
For you personally, I know obviously you're gutted about the result, but to come back on and make your return from injury, how did that feel, and how are you feeling now, fitness-wise, after that?
Yeah, on a personal note, obviously I've worked really hard to get back. I just want to be out there helping the boys, helping the club. I don't want to let people like Robbo down, and that's what everyone's like. People want to do well for Robbo, so obviously I'm over the moon to be back. But yeah, I want to win games. I don't want to lose games. So like I said, I'll look at myself and I'll do what I can to be better. And I think that's what everyone's got to do, and everyone's got to be honest with themselves and honest with each other. We're all in it together, but like I said, we've got to bounce back. It's how you bounce back from these moments, and I believe we've got the quality to bounce back.
Definitely. Do you think it's a bonus that we've got quite a few home games coming up? Obviously, with the Plough Lane crowd has been rocking most of the season.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously the schedule's going to be difficult for us. We've got a lot of games, more than other teams, so like you said, we've got to take any advantage we can. So Plough Lane has been, when we're at home and when we've got the fans behind us rocking, like I said, we want to make it a hard place to go, and we know the fans are always behind us, so we've got to use that as an advantage, and we've got to really make it a fortress.